Hi everybody, it's the Geo Doctor coming to you today, almost live from the Geo Doctor's office. Well fellas, it's been a long time since I've posted a video, and I really do apologize from the bottom of my heart for not contributing something up sooner than I have today. I hope you'll pardon me, but I have physically been very sick in the last little while. I'm facing another surgery in a couple weeks, nothing major, but once again, it's just another hospitalization and more pain and more discomfort. And this old man's getting tired, getting real tired, guys. But anyways, that's neither here nor there, but I just hope you pardon the fact that I'm not contributing as much as what I was before. At the beginning of this video today, you'll notice I had a lovely introduction to the video. I would like to thank my my brother and good friend Don McLean from DMP Productions for doing that for me. Don is a very close, dear, and very loved friend. He and his wife Marianne are very good friends of my wife and I. Very close associates. Don is a pro, and believe you me, he's forgotten more about computers, video editing, doing post-production work, pre-production work. This is what the man does, and he's a full pro all the way. Fellas, if you would like some work done on your website, I would highly recommend that you call Don up at DMP Productions. There's a link at the back of my video today. And I'm sure he can hook you up. You tell him what you want, and this man will hook you up, and he will produce something to your taste. And I'm sure that you'll be happy because not only is this his passion, but Don is like us as he's an artist. And you know that an artist will not let something go until the customer is absolutely happy or until he is happy with it. So do not be afraid to call him. I will be promoting him for doing what he has done for me out of the generosity of his heart. That's what friends are for, people. Don, thank you so much. Marianne, thank you so much. I love you both. Fellas, today I'm here to talk to you today because I did promise I was going to do a book review, another book review. You know what the Geo Doctor's like. I love my books. It's not enough. I almost got 20,000 of them here in the library, but the library continues to grow. The last online book that I did was this one, Rads, Rods, and Rust, by our good friend Virgil Suarez, also known as Dr. Cranky. Now, I did a book review on Rads, Rods, and Rust, maybe 6-7 months ago now. If you don't have the book, what's your problem? You should have this book as a modeler. This book should be in your library. This is a must-have book. I learned so much from Dr. Cranky. I have learned so much from Dr. Cranky, and I'm sure I will learn so much from Dr. Cranky. The man has forgotten more than I'll ever know about modeling. Now, if you remember last year, okay, Dr. Cranky came out with the International House of Plastic, his third venture into the publishing world. Now, this book here has been done in cooperation with Harry Prisnovic. Now, when you read this book, you're going to understand Dr. Cranky's influence in this book. Make no doubt about it. It goes much deeper than just Dr. Cranky standing around with a kilt. Far deeper. He does write the introduction. And in the introduction to the book, and I'm not going to read it to you today, but in the book, Dr. Cranky, he describes what this book is all about. And I think even more than just describing what the book's about, I think he describes what our hobby is all about. The hobby is our passion. It's our artwork. I know in talking with many modelers and modeler friends, one thing that aggravates me most is when other people will say, "Oh, you do model cars," and I'll say, "Yeah, I do. Yeah, I used to do that when I was a kid." You know, that's a very insulting and condescending remark because really they're putting the hobby down. What I personally love about this hobby is we're working on a three-dimensional canvas. You can take 1,000 modelers, guys, and you know I'm telling you the truth here. You can take 1,000 modelers, hand them all the same kit. And at the end of the day, or whenever everybody turns in their kits, you're going to have 1,000 different interpretations on that particular vehicle. Some will be rotted up. Some will be absolutely pristine out of the box. Some will be researched so that they are built and done exactly with the same options that would have come off the assembly line, and others will be just right out of this world. And there's nothing wrong with any of them. We all have different talents. We all have different varying degrees of talents. And I think that in the International House of Plastic is exactly what Dr. Cranky is trying to let us know. Why is it called International House of Plastic? The reason the book is called the International House is because Dr. Cranky has assembled for us modelers stretching all the way from down under in Australia to Eastern Europe, to Great Britain, up through the Netherlands and Europe, down through South America, up here in Canada, and right there in the good old US of A. He does give a good portion of his book to his American builders. And why not? I mean, this is his primary market. The book, my friends, is a must-have. If you want eye candy, Dr. Cranky delivers 130 pages of just breathtaking, beautiful models, beautiful eye candy. Now, I know a lot of guys, even in the modeling community, back away from a book because they just do not have time to read. I'm going to fall back on what I always say. Take your book, put it near your porcelain throne. Set your reading glasses, and when you go in there to rule over your household once or twice a day, you'll be able to knock off 4 pages without even blinking an eye. It's that easy to read. There's maybe 1 or 2 paragraphs per builder, incorporating how many builds there are to each builder. Some builders get 2 and 3 pages, some only get 1. It just depends on the builder and his style. But believe me, not all builders just build to one code, and we all know that. Some guys are truck builders, some are car builders. There is something for everybody in this book. Can you learn techniques? Can you learn how to put things together in this book? Absolutely. There is no such a thing as a bad book. If you can pick up a car magazine and flip through and just look at the pictures, you are going to get something out of that magazine. You're going to get an idea of form and how design goes together. You're going to get an idea of colors and how colors go together. And in this book, right here, this book is absolutely full of guys who are contest winners and are top modelers from around the world. Let you in on a little secret. I recognized a lot of the brothers from our building community in here. That's right, they're in there. You're probably saying, okay, Geo Doctor, let us in on it. Who are they? No, I'm not going to tell you. Buy the book, you'll find them. You'll find them and you'll recognize them from their style. You may recognize them from their name. There's no pictures of people in here that I can recall, but there's pictures of their work. And as you all know, us artists, that's how we're known. We're known by our work. So the International House of Plastic, what does it offer you? It offers you 130 pages of some of the most blessed eye candy you're ever going to want to see. Dr. Cranky goes off in detail and he tells you how each and every one of these modelers put these cars together, where the models were, where they were bought from. Many of these models are combinations of models, with that's something I just find fascinating. When you guy taking, this car front end, this car's back end, this roof, and they put them all together and you come up with a beautiful machine. This is the type of book you're dealing with. And there's all types of hints and helpful photographs that'll just bump you along and as a model builder, take you to the next level. Well, it's been 10, 11 minutes now, guys, and I am weary today. I won't lie to you. To my brother, Dave Parker. Dave, I'd like to do a shout out for you tonight, just to say, real nice to have you back. I'm glad you're back home with your family. Take it easy, Dave. Just take one day at a time, one build at a time. Just enjoy the moment, my friend. There's no pressure to perform on you any more than there is on any of us. So enjoy the hobby and welcome back, my friend. To all my other brothers out there, buy this book. There's nothing in it for me personally other than the fact that I think you're going to really, really enjoy it. Now, before I let you go, I want to show you something. I happen to get a deal on 2 other books on Amazon.ca, which is usually more than Amazon.com. Both of these books that I'm going to show you are written by a man by the name of John Gunnell. John Gunnell, Gunnell. It's the standard catalog of American muscle cars. The one I'm holding is 1960 through 1972. 325 pages of pictures of every single muscle car that has ever been built throughout, in America, that is, American muscle cars. The second book I bought, same book by John Gunnell. Okay, if I can just get my hand off his name. And as you can see, it's a standard catalog of American muscle cars, 1973 through 2006. Once again, about 350 pages. So let me double check that now. 300, make it around 300 pages, fellas, of every type of North American muscle car built in these 2 time frames. I don't know about copyright laws or anything else, but I want to give you a little sneak peek. These are what these books are like. You just take a look inside real quick. Doing my very best to hold this up to you so you can get an idea. It's pages and pages and pages. Nothing but color photographs of every single type of car that has been produced. I just randomly opened this. Here's some Oldsmobile muscle cars. And it breaks it down. It gives you every option that came with that car when it was built during those production years. Every option, from the different types of radios right straight through to their air conditioning. It gives you the weight of the cars. It gives you the dealer list price. It gives you the production run. It gives you the production numbers. It gives you the serial numbers of the cars and how they break down. There is so much information here that you'd never digest it in a year's worth of reading. But as a modeler, the information here is just absolutely invaluable. You'll know every single products, what type of colors they did come out in, what colors they didn't come out in. You'll know the size of their tires, blah, 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 and every possible option that was available. All the engine sizes, brake horsepower, torque, it's all there. Now, These books are heavy. These are not the hardcover, but the soft cover. Now, I don't know if you guys are really familiar with the price of textbooks. I got both of these catalogs shipped to me for $40.35. That was shipped to my home. Fellas, that's a bargain at any type. I highly suggest maybe you go to Amazon, see if they've still got them on sale. There are a number of really good books on Amazon that you can find dealing with drag racing, gassers, pro stock, pro mod, you name it, it's in there. Even the old dragways are available. Okay, this is the Geo Doctor. I'm going to sign off now. Good health to all of you. Peace. Much love to your families and to you. And fellas, don't be afraid. Get out there. Stock up your library for your modeling pleasure. Books have a wealth of information, and they only make us a better modeler at the end. You all take care now. From the Geo Doctor's office, this is the Geo Doctor saying bye for now. Thanks, fellas.